The sister-in-law grabbed a wine bottle and splashed it in the CEO's wife's face, but her arrogance was immediately met with retaliation. The CEO's wife grabbed her sister-in-law's hair and emptied an entire bottle of champagne over her head. Seeing the mistress berating her from the side, she promptly stuffed a piece of tiramisu into the mistress's mouth. She even hand-fed her mother-in-law the expensive steak. At this critical moment, the CEO rushed in. He hurriedly ordered his wife to stop. Unexpectedly, she turned and slapped the CEO, telling him to take his mistress and family and get as far away as possible. She would no longer serve them. 3 days earlier, the woman suddenly discovered she had lung cancer, with only 6 months left to live. But when she returned home in the rain, all she received was her mother-in-law's verbal abuse for not picking up her son from school. Even her son blamed her, saying she made him wait at school for an hour. She was a bad mother, but the woman had clearly notified the CEO beforehand. The next moment, her sister-in-law came downstairs, loudly berating her for not helping collect the laundry, causing her limited edition dress to get rained on. And the CEO, disregarding his wife's feelings, brought his first love home, demanding his wife immediately cook for the whole family. At this moment, the woman, unable to endure anymore, questioned her husband. Couldn't he see she was also drenched in rain? But her sister-in-law remarked that she was just a housewife from the countryside, who couldn't even serve people properly, living worse than useless garbage. Little did they know that this useless person was actually the nation's top genius designer. Her designs had repeatedly saved the CEO's company behind the scenes. 7 years ago, blinded by love, she gave up her career and freedom to marry the CEO and become a housewife. But her married life was far from happy. The CEO disregarded her feelings and brought his first love to live with him. His mother treated her like a servant, and his sister ordered her around. The woman endured everything for family happiness. When the CEO's company faced problems with design proposals, she secretly approached his assistant, offering her designs for free to help her husband through difficulties. But to protect the CEO's pride, she had to hide her identity and asked the assistant to keep it secret. But the first love, seeking to gain position, constantly favored their son, until even the son blamed her for being a bad mother, saying he wanted the CEO's first love as his mother. At this moment, the woman finally exploded. She rushed to the dining table and overturned all the dishes, grabbed her sister-in-law's dress, and repeatedly cut it to pieces with scissors. When the CEO tried to stop her, she slapped him hard. When the first love tried to intervene, she was shouted down. The mother-in-law wanted the CEO to threaten divorce, but unexpectedly, the woman immediately agreed. She stated that as long as the price was right, she would divorce any time. To show her sincerity, she immediately removed her wedding ring and forcefully put it on the first love's finger. The sister-in-law angrily berated her for daring to agree to divorce the CEO, saying she was just a country bumpkin, nothing without the CEO, living worse than a sewer rat. Little did they know that this country bumpkin was actually the nation's top designer. They had already made an irreversible mistake.